how's it going? Welcome to another Music Maker guitar video. Josh here as always at your service. I just wanted to do kind of more of a thankful gratitude video today. Sorry if it's a little bit talky. There's just a ton of stuff going on, you know, so it's really kind of cool that it's going on. I'm lucky to be a part of it. So that said, number one thing, shout out to all my students who are playing live shows. My student Mark, my student Rob, my student Sean just picked up a new guitar, and I know he's playing it out live. And I know there's some others in there, and I'm leaving them out, and I'm sorry if I am, but there's like three that popped up right in my feed right in a row that was just like, whoa, you're doing live concerts, and you're ripping guitar solos. So great job out there, guys. You're just crushing it. Go Music Makers. That said, join my students. Get to learning this stuff. Hit me up on the website, MusicMakerLessons.com. I have very few spots available. One just pop up. So if people want to hit me up for that, hit me up now. It's the time. When it's not activated, I will take down options for getting lessons on there. But that said, right now there is just one or two slots available. So hit me up if you're interested. Like I said, sorry, I'm not going to ramble about that anymore. Next thing that's really cool is I got to play some cool gigs over the weekend. First one, and I didn't tell anybody about this because I didn't want to put too much pressure on it in case I wanted to run away and go back to home for me. But I busted out the H string for the first time on a gig, so that was really cool. It was interesting. Main thing though, I don't think I'm gonna do it again for this guitar because, you know, although Pete did an awesome job setting it up, it just crackles. Like this input jack is not reliable. So I don't like having guitars that make noises on gigs. That said, it was a blast to play. I found I couldn't really play my usual repertoire. I had to basically just change up everything. And go a little bit more with the flow of the instrument. Stop trying to play it like a six string and play it more like what it is, which is really just more of a bass range instrument that I can harmonize really easily. And I love playing chords anyway, so that's a nice return to roots for me. And it was fun figuring it out like on the gig. And I think the place dug it too. There weren't a lot of people there, which is why I felt a little safer bringing it out. And I was supposed to have some backup, so I would have felt even safer in that regard. But it ended up being a solo gig because, you know, stuff happens. But that said, I got away with it, as they said. So it was a good night. It was a good gig. Nobody knew that I was new to the instrument, which was that's a nice compliment to pay, I think, you know. So it's pretty cool. Then the next night I got to play with Mike Frank and friends, and that was just absolute fun. We are gearing up for a show at the Sherman Theater, so I will drop a ticket link for that so you can come see us. There are very few of those left, so if you do want to come see me live at the Sherman, there's just a couple of weeks to go on that. I think it's about 2 weeks here. So yeah, grab a ticket. This one's going to be a good one. It's going to be a burner. We're going to be playing some just fun Grateful Dead style stuff. We got a Fish tribute on the bill with us called Uncle Ebenezer, and locals Joe Cerati Trio is going to be joining us. They are ridiculously good acoustic trio group. Joe just absolutely burns. He's a great burning guitar player. So that said, that is happening. So that's pretty sweet. Super grateful to be a part of that. That's the Sherman Winter Jam. That's happening on the 18th, February 18th. So Sherman Theater Winter Jam. anyways, yeah, so that's happening. And if you recognize that little ditty that I was doing in the beginning in the key of B here, that's this little bass line and accompaniment and melody, actually. Now I've been kind of working it out for a song of mine called Dear Linda. This has taken many, many forms now. It's been a solo looping song, and then it went to a more intricate solo looping song, to a trio song, to a 10-piece reggae arrangement, back to a trio arrangement, and then ultimately to a Funk Norris tune. Now, if you've noticed at the end of all my videos, I have this little link. Say, go follow Funk Norris. That's the funk band that I play in, and essentially what I started deciding to do H string for, the whole purpose of it is, number one, I'm a big Charlie Hunter fan. And that was the main thing discouraging me from actually getting an H string too, is because I'm a huge Charlie Hunter fan. You know, over the years, I've found that great and reliable bass players who fit the vibe of your band are few and far between. And I really love all the musicians that we've played with. We've had some sick bass players come in and fill the spot when our original guy Ken couldn't be there. But having him able to track in parts for us over the pandemic, it was just like, this is like our guy. But also he lives in Hawaii and we're in Pennsylvania. And so, you know, hence wanting to learn how to figure out how to maybe cover some of that end of the spectrum for him while he's not here. Is kind of a big inspiration for doing this. So that said, I'm trying to get some of our catalog down. Now, we have some pretty different songs in terms of like how the bass lines and guitar parts fit together. So I think learning a bunch of these is going to be a pretty big task for me. But this one, I think, is a good start. So I've got this one and a couple of others now under my belt here. But yeah, this one, Dear Linda, is just a really, really fun one just to jam on. So that's what we're doing today. Anyways, that's kind of the last thing that's going on, is we're going to start doing, and it's really not anything that's going on yet. It's just rehearsals and maybe a show coming up this summer. We play these things very few and far between because we want them to be like absolutely top notch, and we really don't settle for less. So if you're out there and you're booking, like, we want to come play your show, but let's make sure we do this thing right. We want to open for Dopapod and stuff, all right? We want to play the Sherman Theater like Mike Frank and Friends is doing. So that said, that's all for today. I'm going to quit rambling and get back to playing and play my way out of here. Maybe do some lessons here. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Tone Tuesday. We'll talk about tones and stuff. All right. See you then.